The Jumbo library allows you to adjust your default template settings inside of the default context.js file. This file is found in the source, @Jumbo, components, context provider, app context provider, default context.js file. In this video, we'll talk about some of the ways that you can modify your template settings to fit your project. All of these settings options are to be found in the src @Jumbo constants theme options.js. In this file, we'll find the values that we can pull off of the object to place into our default context object. Let's start with the theme option that is set to default theme. The default theme is available inside of the source theme default theme.js. You can use this as a template to build new themes and then replace the default theme object with your new theme. Creating a new theme is beyond the scope of this video. Check the documentation for instructions on how to create your own theme. Next, you can adjust the default language. If you'd like to change the default language, you can watch our video found in the settings section under language. The layout option sets the default layout for your project. All possible values for this object can be found inside of the source @Jumbo constant theme options.js. We'll have to look for the layout _ types object. Looking at the layout types object, we have vertical default, vertical minimum no header, and so on. You can explore the different values for this option by accessing the property on the layout types key. Let's go back to default context.js. If we find the layout property, we see that it's currently set to layout types vertical default. Let's change the layout type to horizontal dark. After we save the file, we can see that the colors of our theme has changed. Additionally, components in our template have been modified to match the horizontal dark theme. For the theme type, there are 3 possible values for this key. We can set the theme to light, semi-dark, or dark. The next option is the drawer breakpoint. This refers to the navigation items that you can toggle using the bars in the navigation bar. Let's change the drawer breakpoint to small. Now let's change it back to its original medium, which is denoted by MD. Because we switched it from SM to MD, small to medium, our drawer will be collapsed at a higher viewport. In default context.js, we can also choose whether we want a fixed or static navigation bar. The default value is fixed, but we can change it to static. Changing our header type to static means that the navigation bar will not scroll with the page as we scroll further down. The fixed navigation bar will follow the user as they scroll down the page. Next, the sidebar type can be used to set the type of sidebar that you use in your project. There are 3 possible values for this object key: full, mini, and drawer. The default option is full. Let's change it to mini. Here our sidebar is slimmer and is activated on a hover. If we want our sidebar type to stay collapsed, we can set the sidebar type to drawer. Now if we extend the page, our nav bar is not expanded. Furthermore, we can modify whether the sidebar is fixed or not by changing the value of is sidebar fixed to true or false. You may want to extend the width of your sidebar. This can be done by modifying the sidebar width property. It's currently set to default, but you can change it to small or wide. Let's change the value of the sidebar width to wide. If you'd like to modify the sizes for these properties, you can go into the themeoptions.js file. Here you can change the values to what fits your application. Let's set the wide option to 530 pixels. We have a much larger side navigation now.